I actually have a couple posts on my page where it's like, I have a post that says, I knew her body better than I knew my own.
Stop. Let that sit there. You said you knew another woman's body better than you knew your own.
Yes, several women. I knew several other women's bodies better than I knew my own. And I spent a lot of time, like I went in such a deep hole where I was like studying these women. I would go to their profiles and I would study their pages and like what they wear. I knew when they had met up. So I watched the videos of them having sex. So I would try to imitate that and recreate that in our relationships so that he could choose me and want me. And that is a low point to be. And I'm tearing up a little bit because I hate that I even got to a point where that was a thing, but that it was just that. And so I knew several other women's bodies better than I knew my own. I completely lost myself. I became a shell of myself. I tried to imitate their hair, their actions, even sexual things that I had seen him doing with them. I tried to recreate that in our life.
So Hi guys, what's up? Welcome back to another vlog. You know, it's Life of Candy here. So guys, I was just, reflecting and stuff like that, and I've been, just reflecting and looking at how far I have come in my healing journey and the strength that it has took me, to really pull myself up out of a dark place, being in the past in an abusive situationship with a narc. Because I'm not gonna say a relationship, it is a situationship. But before, guys, I have cut my ear, and it is springing up back, I've cut my ear and, it is springing up back and getting back to itself, thanks be to God. Yeah, guys, so as I was saying, when you're in situationship with narcissist people, and this is not necessarily a partner or a spouse, it can also be a family member or such, and I've been there reflecting and saying, I am so proud of myself and the work that it has took me, to really pull myself up out of that dark place. And meanwhile I was reflecting, I was in my living room, just reflecting and just giving God thanks for my journey, my healing journey that I am on. And I came across Derek Jackson wife latest interview, and guys, when she was talking, I just felt something just run within me, because I can relate. I have been down that road that she once was, being with an abusive partner and, trying to please a narcissist. That was in my early stage, before my deliverance, my self-deliverance. Because I'm delivered now, I am a survivor. I've been out like 3 years now, but 3 years plus. But I mean, we are human. Even though we forgive and we move on and healing ourselves, we're human, and that is how humans made up. Now and then you're gonna have flashback. Now and then, as I said, I was reflecting and I was on the internet, watching back some of my vlogs, because I am my biggest cheerleader and my motivator. Even though I make my vlogs to reach out to others, meaning in a sense of letting them be aware of narcissistic abuse and, teaching what I have learned and how I have overcome being a narcissist survivor, overcoming being a victim, overcoming being with a narcissist. Even though I shared how I heal and stuff like that, now and then whenever I'm on the internet, I always watch Mommy So True. Also, she have been through it. Also, I watch her daily, to motivate me, understand? And, to know that I am not the only one who have been through it. You have other person out there who has been through it and other people who are still stuck in it. And I am just here to bring the awareness to let people know that you don't have to stuck with a narcissist. You don't have to stuck being in an abusive situationship with a narcissist. And so I was reflecting on what Derek Jackson's wife interview, and she said, guys, in that relationship she studied other women body parts more than how she studied even herself, her own body. And something moving me at that point, you know why? Because I remember when I was with my ex-abuser, the same person who he had disrespected me for and left me for before I went back to him. I used to go on her profile and, check, stroll through and stuff like that. That was before my healing journey and before I left. As I say, I left the situationship 3 years now. I used to stroll through and, look on her pictures and stuff like that to find out what she have that I don't have. Meanwhile, this man had broken down my self-esteem so low. You understand? To fit in female facade or female games. You understand me? So when I watched the interview since night, and she was saying she studied is the person them way with having an affair within that relationship and trying to wonder or trying to look what she can do to make herself like those women. Which why would you want to be somebody that is below you? Because a person who settle for a narcissist is below you. A person who settle for a narcissist is just like a narcissist themselves. And she said she studied their body parts, study their move, trying to, to be like them, trying to compare. Because one thing with a narcissist, they're, what you call it now, they're the people them that they normally be in situationship with. Because remember, a narcissist always have back burner, people on the back burner, carrying on their narcissistic cycles. You understand? Carrying on their narcissistic cycle, meaning when you probably live or think you are the only one in the situationship with a narc, the narc always have recycle people. You understand me? On the back burner. You understand me? To fill your gap whenever you probably come to this decision that enough is enough and I am going to leave. They always have cycle supply. Yeah, I was looking for the word, guys. Supplies. Because the people at the narcissist, the females or men that the narcissist always be with, they're just a supplier to carry on the narcissistic chain. So the minute you find yourself a narcissist never out of a partner, they always have a person there. You understand me? To carry on their little facade or their dynamic games. Because, and remember I say a narcissist is working on behalf of the enemy, which is the dark side. So a narcissist always have supply on the back burner. So even if you exit for a minute, there is somebody on the line, you understand me, to entertain and to be a part of their nasty games. And so I used to be the one back then when I was with the person back then 3 years plus ago, wondering what this person have, why the narcissist treat me less, why the narcissist abuse me. And whenever I talk about this particular person or talk about his supply, he will beat me. And he will deal with me the most. And when I heard Jerry Jackson said she was wondering and trying to figure out or trying to look at these supply to try to, to be them, which she's not. Because your superpower and your gift from God is there is only one you. There is not another like you. You understand me? And so when I watch it and I was listening to it, I was like, it hit deep. because I know that I've been down that road before. A narcissist will have you as a victim questioning yourself. Are you good enough? You know, what else can I do? Because nothing that I do does not please the narcissist. Nothing what could I even take out my heart and give this narcissist. They will never appreciate it. And so one time she said that guys are gonna play it first. That's gonna be the intro of the vlog. I'm gonna play it first so that you can listen and see directly what I'm talking about. But why I'm saying I'm bringing this awareness, because I know a lot of people, I'm not just talking for my females, I'm talking about males, stick and in abusive situationship with their narc, trying to please the narc, trying to, you would take the moon and carry go get the narc, and the narc still let you feel like you're not enough. The reason why they are breaking down your self-esteem so that you can be below them. So no matter no matter what all you do, you will feel like you are not doing enough. You understand me? And have you not trying to figure out what is it, what I'm not doing good to please or to make it right, which they are the ones who is the problem, that you are not the problem. So I'm here to encourage you, never let a narcissist bring down your self-esteem, because the minute you try to fit or try to be someone else, that means that your self-esteem is very low, and that means that you don't know your worth. That means that you can't think for yourself. And if you are in a situationship like this, it's best to leave the situation, because the longer you stay in it, thanks be to God, Derek Jackson's wife come out of the situation. She's healing, and she's not in that dark place that she used to be, thanks be to God. Because if you look on her, you can see a total transformation. So our narc will make you question yourself, will make you with love when you're in competition. You understand me? With other supplies. Because I'm not going to say relationship, because a narcissist can never be in a relationship, because first of all, they are not emotionally stable and they are not mentally stable. So they cannot be in a relationship. They don't even love themselves much as to love others. So the minute you find yourself questioning and wondering if you are good enough, it's time to leave. Beloved, it's time to leave. This is for my males and my females. The longer you stay is the longer you delay your healing process. The longer you stay is the more trauma and the deeper ditch you are setting yourself up for. And so when I came across the video with her this since night, I said, the spirit said, make a vlog about it. Highlight it, bring the awareness. You understand? Let people know whenever you're with someone and they play on your emotion and make you feel less of yourself and make you feel little. It's time to move, beloved. Never let a narcissist play on your emotion, because guess what? A narcissist is not intelligent. A narcissist is not above you. The narcissist seek energy from you. The narcissist are energy vampire. A narcissist cannot function of their own. Oftentimes, a narcissist use we as survivor to steer them down. Probably their victory part or their success part. A narcissist is nothing without people. Or even if you're going on them life, them still not gonna be nothing. Because at the end of the day, them is not at peace with themselves. So I am just the messenger. Whenever you're in situationship with a narc and you see the red flag meaning, them play by your emotion, them bring you in secret competition with them other suppliers, them sit down and chat you with them other suppliers, them back burner suppliers. Sis, you need to lift up and move, save yourself. You understand? Have self-worth, love yourself, because at the end of the day, if you don't love yourself, the narcissist not going to do it for you. And your best revenge is walking out on that narc. And even if you have to start back from zero, the Almighty will give you the strength to pull yourself up. Once the Almighty say you want to pull yourself up and be at a good place, He will give you the strength to pull yourself up. So this is just my message. Peace out. Guys, please remember to like, share, comment, and subscribe. Please hit the post notification bell so that when we upload another vlog, you can receive My hair is growing. Deuces.